What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Getting into this episode of GH, y'all already know I got some shit to talk right about now after what I've seen. Um, First of all, I'm glad that Michael and Willow finally talked about their relationship and what they're going to do about it. So they're finally gonna be a couple. It's about goddamn time. Took y'all long enough because she admitted to him, like, every their whole dynamic changed after they had sex. First of all, y'all had sex in the nursery, which I think is nasty. You should not be fucking in the baby's room. I'm just saying. That's unholy. That is unsanitary. I really hope they Febreze that damn room down or something, just because that's just nasty. Having sex in the child's room, like what all them bedrooms in that mansion, y'all did it in the child's room. But I'm willing to overlook that right now, because people get freaky deaky. I guess good for you. Um, So anyway, yeah. So Willow pretty much admitted to him that when she daydreams and stuff about him, she's not daydreaming about Chase. I was about to call him Chance for some reason. She's not thinking about Chase, and I been knew that. I mean, hell, we all knew that. It's about time they were honest with each other. So they decided to have some sex. Let me tell y'all something. I was just talking about this the other day that we needed some love in the afternoon. And I'm happy that we got to see a good old fashioned soap sex scene and whatnot. I thought it was cool. But that sex scene was a no for me. Listen, even Michael and Willow's sex looks boring. I was like, no, Michael, we not shooting no Kim K and Ray J tape here. And if y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all saw the Kim K and Ray J sex tape, then you know how dry that was. I'm just saying that my whole thought throughout that whole sex tape was like, if Kim Kardashian don't donkey kick, do something. She was just laying there like a corpse. Oh baby. I'm like, if you don't kick or do something, that shit pissed me off watching that tape. Um, Michael and Willow were kind of similar. I thought I saw a little something, when she was on top. It looked like she was kind of riding a little bit. I said, okay, hold up now. I said, we getting there, but I was like, come on now, y'all got to do something a little explicit here. I'm like, pull some here, spank something, do just flip it up like some pancakes or something. Smack it, flip it, rub it down. That's all you got to do. I was like, come on now. Come on, Michael. You are a Corinthos Quartermain Spencer. Get it together. Be a little rough. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. But I'm just happy they finally got it together and they a couple and whatnot. Good for them. I felt bad for little Chase. I did. I felt bad for Chase because Chase is sick. He the one that got the poison. He done drunk the poison. Listen, I know it's gonna be messed up for me to say this, but I'm glad Gregory didn't drink it. That's all I can say. Greg done been through enough. If somebody had to drink it, it had to be one of them three, because I would have been pissed if Greg would have drunk it. I said no, not Gregory. That man done been through hell and high water. No. But I felt bad for Chase. He was daydreaming that Willow came over and told him that she wanted to move in and stuff, and he woke up and it was all a dream. What Biggie Small say? It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. That's what he was doing. It was all a dream for him. I felt bad. I said, damn, Chase. So not only do you not get no draws, but now you was poisoned. That's a hell of a... And then you find out that you are Finn's son? Well, he's not, but he thinks he is. That's just a hell of a trifecta, don't you think? New daddy, brother slash daddy slash not daddy, no girlfriend, which means no draws, no wop, and you was poisoned. Don't know what you was poisoned with. That's a hell of a week for that man. I feel bad for him. But I have a feeling though, when he find out Willow and Michael are a couple, I think he might show out. I think Chase might show out. You can't tell me that man ain't got something in him that's gonna make him show out. I mean, so far he been acting all mature and whatnot, but I mean, everybody got their breaking points and their limits. I think he gonna show out. I think he will. He might show out now. So he ended up calling the PCPD, letting them know like he ain't gonna be in tomorrow and stuff, because when Finn got him home, he was all sweaty, like clammy looking. And, you know, Finn told him just drink some water and rest. I'm like, yeah, but he gonna need more than that, bro. That man looked like he on death's door. And I'm like, Chase, first of all, you know, we all know you have a nice physique or whatever, but put your shirt on. Just put it on, cause you're making me feel a certain way. Just put it on, okay? Let's do that. Um, he like a cowboy in that scene today. He just looked like he just got off the rodeo. All he need now is his cowboy boots and a cowboy hat and a little vest to put over himself, and he'll be in Texas, dosey doing. Um, so yeah, you know, I feel bad for Chase. You know, hopefully that poison ain't gonna knock him down too much. I know he ain't dying. I know that much. Um, I don't think he is. I don't think Chase is gonna die. Hopefully not. Um, so anyway, moving on from that, Jordan and Curtis. Y'all know I'm disappointed. Y'all know. Listen, I understand Curtis is upset with her. I get it. You know what I mean? But he was just dropping some truth bombs on her today. He was just letting her know. Like, during their marriage, he never felt at ease with her. He never felt like he could trust her, or he never felt the trust in their marriage. I don't think he ever really felt peace in their marriage. I hate this because it was a time where I loved seeing Jordan and Curtis together. It was a time. But we all started noticing little shit in their marriage because remember, I used to talk about it all the time. Remember how Curtis would always show up and want to go to dinner with her, take her out to dinner, but she always was busy, couldn't do it. Like, I used to get pissed about that. I used to get pissed because it's like, come on now, Jordan, you ain't that busy. Like, we all can make time for what we want to make time for. And she just flat out refused to make time for her husband. But I hate that the writers are doing this, though, because I feel like the problems in their marriage are very fixable. It's fixable problem. I mean, hell, look at Luke and Laura. They managed to be married for 20 years and they went through hell and high water. They went through way worse than Jordan and Curtis. And they still managed to be married for 20 years. Look at Angie and Jesse from All My Children. Lord knows they went through some shit and they still managed to stay married and forgive each other. You know what I'm saying? Well, Angie had to do more forgiving, but you know. I mean, they went through a lot, man. Way worse. I just feel like this was such a whack way to end their relationship. I feel like Curtis could have fought a little bit harder because Jordan was begging him pretty much to not go through with this divorce, to not, you know, file the divorce and stuff. And he just felt like he didn't see any other way. I'm like, bruh, go to counseling. She did offer that. Go to counseling. But he I don't know what it is. My whole thing is when it comes to their case, like her cases, if it's PCPD business, then I agree. She shouldn't tell him about it. But if it's something that can harm their family, then I think he has a right to know. That's how you fix that. Because what pissed me off with Jordan was just the other day when Taggart was asking to see the Cyrus file, she at first told him no. Then she gonna turn around and hand him the file. I'm like, see, that's that bullshit right there. How you gonna give him a file that he can't see, but when he's not supposed to see, but when it comes to your husband, you can't be transparent with him about what's going on. Like, come on, Jordan. You're not doing yourself no favors. You know what I mean? It's like I can see why he wanted a divorce at this point. But I just feel like it was such a whack way to do it. It's like, come on. Marriages have went through way worse than Jordan and Curtis are going through right now. And for him to want a divorce, I was like, that's a little too much. Too much. I felt bad when they were sitting there having their last dance and stuff like that. I felt bad. I said, damn. And not to make it a racial thing, but it's like, damn, to see an African American couple getting a divorce over something so stupid. I hate that. I wanted them to be together. You know what I'm saying? As much as Jordan grates on my nerves sometimes, and she only does that because she the PCPD commissioner because she suck at her job. But that's another story. But I was rooting for her. You know, I was rooting for her that she was gonna get her shit together, and her and Curtis was gonna live happily ever after. But apparently not. I guess not. Guess it wasn't meant to be. I just felt I wish that they could have went a better route. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna have them get a divorce, make it major. You know what I'm saying? Don't have them divorce over nothing so stupid like this. This is so trivial. Um, but hopefully, you know, they could get it together because the divorce hasn't been filed yet. So she still got time to try and fix it, I guess. So moving on from that, Taggart and Portia. Portia, I think, is definitely feeling Curtis. I don't care what she's sitting there trying to tell Taggart. Like, she telling Taggart, oh, I want him and Jordan to work things out and stuff like that. That's fine, but I got a feeling once she hears about that divorce, I mean, come on now. You spent Valentine's Day with this married man, and you talking about you want him to work out his marriage. But you spent Valentine's Day with this married man. Even though he was on his last case at that point, but still, it's like, come on now, y'all enjoy. You, she even said how she had a good time with him. I was like, Portia's definitely feeling Curtis more than what she letting on. I could definitely see Taggart getting with Jordan at this point, especially with them living together and going after Cyrus, trying to work together. I could definitely see old feelings or feelings coming up between them because you never know what happened back in the day. You never know if he really had feelings for Jordan back in the day. He probably did. So I could definitely see the two of them hitting sheets soon. So anyway, moving on from that. This whole plan between Maxie and Britt, I feel like it's gonna have deadly consequences. Maxie wanted Britt to give the baby to Spinelli or Robin. I do agree with Britt on that. I feel like that would have been a terrible idea because it would have been easy for Peter to find out that information. You know what I'm saying? Just hand the baby to people that they know. He would have found that out. That would have been the easiest thing for him to figure out. But I don't know if I like Britt's plan. Just handing the child off to a perfect stranger and letting them know, oh, this is not an adoption. You're just holding the baby for a while. That's gonna have dastardly consequences. Because you don't know people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can sit there and agree to anything, but down the line, what if they fall in love with the child and want the child to be their child, and you can't control another person? You know what I mean? So something's bound to happen with this dumbass plan. I feel like it shouldn't go through. And something's telling me something is going on with Britt. Because her hand been shaking. And then when she was talking about when Maxie was telling her, oh, Peter is going to kill you. And she was like, okay, I guess I'll just take that secret to my grave. I was like, please tell me she's not dying. I really hope she's not really dying because she giving me I'm dying vibes. Like, that's her facial expression. It's looking like I'm dying and I'm not telling nobody. Like, that would be a fucked up thing to do because remember, she told Maxie that I'm not even going to tell you where the baby is. So what if this happens and Britt ends up dying and she doesn't tell Maxie where the baby is? So how is Maxie supposed to know where the baby at? Like, I'm just saying, like, this whole plan just reeks of no. Like, just absolutely the fuck not. Hell no. Don't do this plan, Maxie. Find another way. Please and thank you. So moving on from that. Anna and Finn. You could tell by Finn's facial expression with Anna once he saw the wallet on her floor and he saw that it was Valentine's wallet. He was ready. He couldn't get out that door fast enough. I could tell that solidified it for him that he was making the right choice in dumping her. Because he was very sarcastic with her. Like, he was very nonchalant with Anna when he was at her house. Oh, you look pretty, by the way. He was a little like dickheadish with her a little bit. I can't say I blame Finn, but him and Anna breaking up is the same as Jordan and Curtis breaking up. Both couples are breaking up for the same reasons. Basically, there's no trust. Finn feels like he can't be in a relationship with Anna if he can't have all of her. Like, if she can't share her entire world with him, everything, then he don't want it. And I can't say I blame Finn because he's an all or nothing kind of guy. And I can't blame him because in a relationship, friendship don't make a difference. You want loyalty and honesty from that person. And if you can't get both from them, it ain't going to work. It's going to be a disaster. Is what it's going to be. It's just going to be fucked. So I can't say that I blame him for that. And you could tell on Anna's face that she wants to be transparent with him, but deep down she knows that she can't. She can't tell him everything. She can't give him access to everything. She can't. And you can see the pain in her face. Like, it killed her not to be able to share everything with him, but she knows that she's not going to be able to. I mean, my thing is, there's a you can't, or there's a can, or there's a you just don't want to. You know what I mean? Kind of situation going on. And I feel bad because in the beginning I was kind of liking him with Anna. But over time I started disliking them together. Um, but hopefully Finn, he finds somebody that's the right one for him. He find him a little boo, and he could be happy. Hopefully. Um, Valentine and Anna, I had a feeling they were gonna go this route with Peter because it's literally the only route for them to go. Basically, to keep his ass on ice for a while. Do to Peter what Anna and Robert did to Faison basically at Windermere when they trapped his ass in the catacombs and stuff, or that little underground shit. Peter's gonna find a way out. We already know that much. And Peter's sitting there basically trying to tell them that if they go through with this plan, somebody that she loves is gonna die. And we all know he was talking about Finn because he poisoned. He put that poison in there. But little does he know, Finn didn't drink the poison. Chase drank the poison, not Finn. So I don't think it's gonna take long for them to connect the dots as to what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like eventually they're gonna figure out that Chase was poisoned. Because all they gotta do is get him to the hospital and run some tests, and boom, 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 you're gonna find out his ass was poisoned. I don't like this plan with Anna and Valentine. I don't like this plan because something tells me, just like the last plan that her and Robert had with Faison, it's gonna blow up in their face, and somehow Peter's gonna escape, and all hell's gonna break loose. And I just, some of the plans that everybody coming up with so far are duds because it's like this screams backfire. It just screams it. It's like poof, it's all gonna blow up in your face. Like it's just gonna be a hot ass mess at this point. So they need to get it together. So anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. I hope all you have a great day. Hit the comment section, let me know what y'all thought, and I'll see y'all all later. Have a good day. Peace.